When we first made the decision to support our son's dream to play basketball in the USA, we had no clue where to start. Our first challenge was we didn't know which schools to approach, how the process works, and how to obtain scholarships to play basketball and study in the US. That was until we met Nicholas. He explained the whole process, how it all works, and right from the start, he came across as someone who knew what he was talking about. And it was an easy decision to engage him to help us on this journey. Once we engaged him, he immediately went to work to arrange interviews with schools that offer scholarships to international students. We had about 6 interviews with 6 different schools, and we then decided on which school we wanted to go with. But each time we consulted with Nicholas, and he was always readily available to answer all our questions that still lingered and that we needed to help us make decisions on which schools to go with. Once that decision was made, Nicholas was with us all the way from obtaining the I-20 form, which is needed to apply for a visa, through even the completion of the visa application form. I would send him questions and he immediately replied and clarified issues as we went along until we obtained our visas. And even on the journey, because for all of us, this was our first time to go to the US, and he assured us and he told us, what to expect and everything. Until we arrived, he was in touch, checking on us, checking whether we had gone through without any incident. And that was very reassuring, more like you have a friend that you can always call upon, when in doubt or when in need. And Nicholas has stayed in touch with our son, just checking on his progress, just checking on how he's doing, how he has adjusted to the US system. And he has been there every step of the way in the realist sense of that expression. And, we owe Nicholas a ton of gratitude for the journey that we have traveled so far, for helping us to make that decision, for helping us to choose the right school, and even negotiating the scholarship on our behalf. And we have regular meetings to check our son's progress, where he is at. And, on a personal level, for our son, the change, especially the improvement in his game, in his basketball game, has been massive. Initially, we thought he should go after finishing matric, but Nicholas told us the advantages of going earlier and completing high school, that he gets to acclimatize and gets used to the American system before that time of applying for colleges and universities. We were in doubt at first, but we went along with it, and it is not a decision that we regret. In fact, we are grateful that we made that decision, because when we look at our son's game in a short space of time of less than 6 months, there is a massive improvement. He is much more confident, faster, stronger, and his game is all around just much better than it was before. If you are thinking of sending your son to the US, sending your child to the US, Nicholas is your man. We'll be with you all the way. And right now, we are already planning on applications to universities and colleges, putting together the required information, developing and building a portfolio that will then be used for those applications. And we are grateful to all that you have done for us. Thank you so much, Nicholas. Thank you so much.